nerds will inherit the copier world. Okay, let's see how this one turns out. I don't know how big we're going to make this one. We're going to make it quite large, I think. 300 by 300. We're going to reverse this one. What background colour? We'll probably give it red. Actually, no, we're not cooling it, not heating it up, we're cooling it down. All right, let's see what we've got that we're going to photocopy. What do we got? We got here Allen's jelly beans. I don't normally eat jelly beans, but I'm actually planning a road trip with Luigi. Before I find Luigi, I'm just preparing my stuff so that when we go on the road, we'll have all our stuff ready. So I'm just getting excited about meeting up with my future husband, Luigi, and basically I'm just collecting a lot of junk food like chips and lollies and sweets and even some soft drink to go on a road trip. We're going to make it as fun as possible for Luigi and I. Now that looks interesting. Wonder if we can push it down a bit, because that's a bit too, not far close enough to the edge. So we're just going to push that up a little bit. Yeah, so now I think we've got to change things a little bit. But yeah, we're just preparing for a road trip. I know Luigi's going to want to enjoy some treats with his woman. He's gonna really enjoy being on the road with me. I'm sure I'm going to be a lot of fun for him. So I'm actually thinking a different colour. Going to make it cyan. But there's already cyan in the picture, but it should be alright. But basically, I'm just hoping that it'll be a really nice road trip we're going on. So while I'm still single and I feel as if we're going to get together soon, well, basically I'm just preparing my stuff. I've already collected a lot of stuff. It all started with some treats that were given to me by some people in hospital. So basically, yeah, I started collecting them. Now that looks a bit cool. I don't know if we're going to make it warmer or if we're going to keep it like that. Don't know whether I like it or not. I like it in some ways, in other ways I don't. So we're just going to push that up even further. And we're just going to change the colour around again somehow. So maybe the hue could be a lot warmer in the middle, and maybe we can add back the red and see how we go this time. But yeah, this will be fun going on a road trip and having all these treats to scoff on the way. So yeah, let's see how this looks. Yeah, that looks interesting. That looks a lot more confected. Yeah, I think it looks very light, but it looks all right. Wonder if we're going to use that as our master copy. Don't know if it's going to make a good mirror. Anyway, let's just take our lollies and we're just going to put them. They're just going to go on the shelf or somewhere out of the way so we can just probably put them in a bag. It's going to be like a little hamper bag, I'm thinking. It's going to be like I'm building a hamper bag for this, with this stuff. So now I'm just setting these all back. Take off the negative, positive, take off the cyan. But yeah, it's going to be fun, folks. And I know that Luigi is a fun sort of a guy. He's mature. He's a quiet sort of a dude, but I know that he loves me and that I like him to be a serious kind of guy, but still have fun, you know, feel a good vibe on the inside, because I know he loves me, and he may not really smile very often, but he'll be a happy man on the inside, and I'm sure I'll sense that, because I'm spiritually connected with him, so we feel things, you know, we just feel for each other. So let's see how we go. Okay, out it comes. Yeah, that looks quite colourful. Yeah, that looks quite nice now. That looks really festive. That looks like a festivity. And that's how, and Luigi and I are going to go to heaps of parties. So we've got a lot of things that we're planning, even though we're not together at the moment. But we both have so much in common. We want to build an artificially intelligent photocopier. We want to make the best photocopiers there are on Earth. The ones that better than the ones we have now. So we want to make some really good kit, some really good photocopiers. And we have to have heaps in common to do that. You can't do it if one of us likes photocopiers and the other one hates them. There's no way we can build this thing, and this thing's going to be a real difficult one to build. It's going to be like a work of art. It's going to take a long time to put it together, to conceive it, to put it together. We're already conceiving it as we speak, but you got to basically go beyond conception and take it into building the prototype, and then testing the prototype, and run and altering it, adjusting it, whatever, and then finally putting it into production later on, or at least testing it. Maybe give people a sample to test, so they can take home a copier to use for themselves for free, so that we can work out how, so they can see that it's a really good machine to invest in, that it's worth the money that they're going to spend on it, but they've got to try it out for themselves to see just how good it is. So a brochure can only tell you the technical specs, but they can't show you how it works. And there's only so much you can do in a showroom or a demo room, so you might as well allow the people to test it for themselves in their own premises, just like Xerox did for the Xerox 914. But now that looks really nice, and that looks really festive. I think now we can call this little demo quits.